I'm live. A little early. It's all right. So good morning, everybody. Here at the gym. We're out by Street, Illinois. Edge Fitness, great place to work out. Got some real good athletes here. And everybody's able to help you and spot you and all that good stuff. I'll wait till some people get in for the big T-shirt giveaway. We'll start talking about it at 10 o'clock. Hopefully this forum will be on today. She's missed the last two. Slowly just trying to get everything warmed up. Hopefully, have some people join here and pretty quick. Let's look at my comments. Somebody's phone. See if anything going on the live stream yet. Nope, nothing so far. Hello. I didn't set this to. There we go. Eric, good morning. How we doing?
Hello. Hello.
Is there anybody out there? Good morning, Eric. Yeah. Big bench Monday, along with just an amount of taters on my community page for a free T-shirt. We can say that Michael's at the body beatdown guess was a little bit high, but it probably did that on purpose because he already has one. Terry, how we doing? So I posted something on my community page, and guess how many potatoes I harvested on Friday. And of course, I was cleaning them on my live stream on Friday, and I think people missed out that I had a lot more in the sink than I had sitting on the countertop. So there were quite a few of them. I don't expect anybody to guess the exact amount, but at later on in the live stream, we'll look at who got the closest. Whoever gets closest wins a T-shirt. For those of you who don't already have one. So just going to throw some weight up today, Terry, and see what happens. 365 by 4 would be my goal for today. So just going to warm up real slow, and then in about 30, 40 minutes probably go after.
If we don't vote every one of them on here,
So, how's everybody's day going so far? September 18th is coming up pretty quick, where I'll be at the Senior Olympics, trying to throw a discus in bounds. That's going to be my initial goal. Anything after that is pure bonus. And then I get to have a chat with AT&T again because they have forgotten that I have tired sore. There we go. I know that feeling. You must have just changed your profile picture. Well, I'm hoping that's what happened. All right, let's kill that. Let's go to my channel. And Go to community. Everything is going good here so far today. That's good to hear. Same here. I made a bunch of pickled peppers last night. And after a couple days, I'll try them out. They're going to be really hot. So on my community page is how many potatoes did I harvest yesterday? Winner will win a T-shirt. Put your guesses in comments. View today's live stream for clues. So Friday's live stream would show you some clues. You don't understand I had like twice as much in the sink that I had on top. So let's look at the comments so far. Okay, Michael at Body Beat down here just a little bit outside with 1 million. I got 23, 21, 385. Then not quite that many. 17, 7, 20, 26, 12, 13, 19, 45. And then Beaverine came out, I guess, of 50.
And did you see what goes against? You gotta have a shift.
And then I got a guess of 9. And I ended up reposting that twice. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 guesses so far. All right, and we'll let you know who is the lucky winner. Let's look at my channel analytics. So over the night, I've lost a couple subscribers from YouTube, which is usual. And then trying to catch up on comments here. And see if Nicholas going to wake up today and watch it. He works really early. And I know sometimes he sleeps through it and then he just watches it later. Busy with the kids in school, Jason, I understand. Yeah, you're going to need good luck. So I'm just kind of, Fan City, all righty. I'm just trying to catch up on some of the comments here, folks, while I'm warming up. Yeah, just about getting the joints prepared for weight. I'm not really worried about getting a pump at this point of the game. I'm trying to bank the calories for later. So a couple warm-ups at 135. I'll pop up to, thanks for the thumbs up, everybody. I'll pop up to two and a quarter.
That's very interesting. I like that. I don't like those. You know why? Because if we get somebody every. I know some of them. I think he was just protecting himself from. I don't think so. That was scripted. Look at it.
Well, yeah, it was scripted because his legal team was saying, hey,
Yeah,
you gotta watch your step with this guy.
yeah, but I would say, what about the $400 million gave 3 specific counties in Will County that changes the outcome of the election? Right. You're admitting to all these crimes, aren't you gonna admit to that one? Or the FBI tell you
Well,
to do
they
that too?
They have 36,000 voters in Milwaukee County that want to see them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, got 2 and a quarter low lined up there now. Getting ready to, let me go to all the chat. I'm missing my Miss Worm again. Miss Worm, where are you? Hope I didn't offend her. She keeps missing my live streams. Who knows? YouTube might not have sent anything out yet. And I did tell him 10. Body beat down, Michael. How you doing? Just sitting in a nap. I watched the short uploads later on. There we go. Steve, good morning. Yeah, I did get to the gym a little early. I figured If I wasn't going to be early, I was going to be late. So I'd rather be early. It's kind of at work. I'm always at work like 15, 20 minutes before I need to be there. In that case, if you have any sort of emergency, like have to go back to your house to get your phone like I had to one time, you've got time to do it. I know, Terry. And sometimes it's because I start the video too soon. Michael, I'm always happy with my lifts. As long as I'm lifting, I'm happy. Then later on today, I'll probably do some throwing. I've been really getting a lot of those beefsteak tomatoes out of my garden lately. So the plants are so overloaded that the cages I had them grow through, they've just knocked them right on over. So obviously I'm going to have to do something a little bit more substantial next year. Because those plants just took those cages right down. Because the tomatoes are, Hollywood's here. Hey.
Monday.
Yep. Big Bench Monday. So. Well, thanks for the thumbs up, everybody. I said the garden's doing real well. I canned up, I think, 6 jars of hot peppers. So I'm out to find out who likes the hot stuff here in the gym, and then bring it in and watch the reactions. I managed to wash my hands off good at night. If I did rub my eyes, I didn't cause them to swell up and burn. Like last year, I cut up some jalapenos and then scratched my eye, and it was not a fun experience. You always got to be careful about that. Well, Michael, thanks for popping in, saying hello. Your guess of $1 million was a little off the scale there. Otherwise, I'd be able to go into business.
I know I hit it already. I can feel it, you know what I mean? It's like, what's wrong? I think it's like, we're good at
So what I'm doing is just keeping enough to keep myself warmed up as I keep increasing the weights about every 3 reps. And we'll see how that works out. It's been a pretty good pump. I do a lot of lifting at work too, so that helps. And trying to figure out what's going to go on this weekend. All day weekend, I got to ask if that Monday is a holiday, and if it is, it's a good opportunity to make extra money.
Good.
But then social life kind of suffers.
I gotta quit talking politics. I'll never get out of here.
You got it all solved, though, right? You got it all solved, though, right? Everything's fixed.
There's nothing solved. There's nothing I can solve.
Yeah, you got to be in it to win it.
I was just suggesting you take two 2x12s like
If-
this.
And if you're in
line
it,
them up about 100 feet, put a bunch of their heads in there, and see how many rounds, 308 round will penetrate before it runs out of power.
Good experiment.
That'd be a good experiment.
Okay,
I always wondered how that would work out.
hopefully YouTube's not picking this up and getting me demonized.
Probably get him kicked out.
Yeah, also I get kicked.
He shuts it out.
Get shut to- Let me mute this quick. I am not responsible.
I was just joking anyway.
I am not responsible for comments made in the
That was a
background.
joke. They'll be at the door picking me up.
Hey, there's a white van out there. No, never heard of them. So, garden's doing really well. Tomatoes are coming in full swing. Peppers are coming in full swing. You like hot peppers?
Yeah, man.
Okay, I'll start bringing some. I pickled like 6 pints of them last night.
Really?
Yeah, they're hot peppers. I had jalapenos, I had shallots, and I had green peppers, onions, and cucumbers, and I may never eat them, but if you guys like them, I'll bring them in. Yeah, they're starting to, heavily produce now towards the end of the year.
Yeah, our garden is completely blown.
Yeah, the tomatoes got so big and heavy that even though I had, those wire baskets,
Yeah.
they just dumped them. But now I'm getting those nice beefsteaks. I got like 10 of them on the table. They're producing faster than I can eat them.
Big problem.
I have to go buy about 10 pounds of bacon and go on a BLT madhouse. I'm usually good for about 3 or 4 BLTs. Sit down just.
Mm-hmm.
Pull a few more out. Boy. Took the other ones into the other side. Looks like. Oh no, there they are. Here, baby. And load up 315.
I remember what I said, I'm gonna get in trouble.
That's right. Not you, me.
I ain't worried about you.
I figured that. Okay, I'll let it fail. Just ignore the comments in the background. It has nothing to do with the channel. Well, good morning, everybody. Thanks for stopping in. Later on today in the live stream, we'll have a T-shirt giveaway. Basically, it's going to be the person who's closest to guessing. Hey, Fat Man, how we doing? Your lost cup of coffee. It'll be the last place you look. So I managed to have a quick cup of coffee. And Bitter Critter, good morning. Good to see you. So Bitter Critter, there's on my community post, there's a guess how many taters I harvested on Friday. So if you want to go in there and put your guess in, later on in the broadcast, there'll be a winner for MacBean Scottish Fitness T-shirt. You just have to send me an email, which I believe you already sent me an email once before, a long time ago, and the address to send it to if you're the winner. Right now, we have one person who's the closest so far. I think only 14 people have guessed so far, so we need to get a little bit more participation. That's what these things are about. So, Bitter Critter and Fat Man, if you go into my community page, I think it'll be like the second or third post. It'll say, guess how many taters I harvested on Friday. I had harvested out of 2 of my grow bags, and the closest to the true number will win a Scottish Fitness T-shirt, 90%. I'll put it in comments on there. All right, it's try that algorithm, as they say. Got 6 thumbs up. Appreciate it. Thanks for jumping in. Did some warm-ups with 2 1/4. Got 315 on here now. I'll knock a couple warm-up sets on that, and then we'll jump up to 365, where my plan is to do a warm-up with it and then sit there and see if I can get 4 reps out of it. And then if so, we'll still have Hollywood here to spot me.
Yep.
Of course, none but guys on here right now. I don't have any. Oh, I just muted. Okay, so this way, even Randy will feel bad. Thanks, sir.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, it's only 315. It's only 315. It's easy weight. Yeah, this is when I have the people that don't know me come up and go, oh, it's fantastic. I'm like, get out of here. I'm out of shape. Well, everybody has a shape. It just may not be the shape you want. Right?
Right.
You know, round is a shape.
It's a shape. A blob is a shape.
Yep. Everything takes up form. But you should be comfortable in your skin, regardless. You know, being healthy is not just about, you know, outward appearances, but it's about how your organs and everything is working. So remember, 90 grams of protein a day, just for brain function. Hey man, Prepper goes, I have the body of a god. Was it Buddha? I'm thinking I could play a pretty good Odin or Zeus. I think it'd be more my role. And I got Hermes over here, the messenger. Fleet of foot net. Get him some winged shoes. So I got 7 in chat, 7 thumbs up. Remember, T-shirt giveaway later. Go to my, I better type this in. Go to my community page. There's an oxymoron. And yes, how many taters I dug up on Friday. It's I don't care if Friday's not capitalized. You all know what I'm saying.
What do you need to do?
I'm just usually still just warm ups. Then what I'll do is I'll probably just do a single at 365, and then after, you know, more than enough break, after an old man break, then we'll see if I can knock 4 of them out. We got 3 last week. I want to do it before I ran out of gas, because I ran out of gas last week on that 395. Yeah, that kind of. But I think, did I do 315 after that? Can't remember. I'll have to go back to my video. Did we do 315 after that? Burned out on it? I don't know. They all blur together.
Remember what I had for breakfast about an hour ago?
Yeah,
That's about
that's about it. Yeah,
eggs and avocado.
That's
Lots of them.
there we go. That's as far as the memory goes. Good carbs.
Huh?
It's a good carbs.
Can't have regular carbs. So.
No,
Now without shots. Lots of shots.
that's right. Yep. Yeah, I'm lucky in that one. When I had my physical, you know, the doctor, he was older than me. One of the few times that the doctor was actually older than I am.
Mm-hmm.
And he just kept saying, God, you know, you should be having problems with your sugar at your age. You should be having problems with your blood pressure at your age. I said, well, I'm sorry, I'm disappointing you.
Yeah, gee.
You know, has your blood pressure always been like this? Yeah. As regular as can be, you know, 110 or 120 over 70. You know, so your hair loss, if you could help with that. He said, well, let's try it.
Let me know when you want to do it.
Yeah, and actually on this way, I'm not even really need a spotter at 315, but 365 I did. Just in case, you know, you get a twinge or something, you know.
Yep.
Because I'm not burning out. When I do the burnouts, yeah. Now I'll start.
Yeah. I'll be in the other room. She's got you covered.
Oh, yeah. She can do it.
Yep.
My youngest daughter always spotted me.
Yeah.
You know, because like I said, it's not like I was saying 500 here. See what That's called a severe negative. Alrighty. So I got the 365. Probably about time I should get my camera ready. Just make sure I don't have any just comments. Everything looks pretty good so far. Hey, there's Casey Lewis. So, while Rusty will talk about the other channels that I recommend. Obviously, John at Prepper Nation is one of them I like a lot. And also Rudy at Alaskan Prepper is one that I think everybody would enjoy. And then you got Gray Man Prepping, Preparedness Veterans. Good morning. Thanks for joining in from across the pond, as they say. Bless you.
Thank you.
And Van City Prepper, Northern Girl Hobbies, Prepping by Faith, Sassy Gal Prepping, the Angry Prepper, Jason, of course. Try to catch his whenever I can. Michael at the Body Beatdown channel, very similar to mine. He works up out of his house. No, it wasn't a COVID cough. It was just the old fall allergy sneeze. They are definitely backpedaling on that, aren't they? You know. But what are you going to do? So you just keep lifting, try to stay in shape. And last night when I was, Mama Jim, good morning. No, that's all right. Actually, you were right on time. I started early, Christopher. There you go. So I've been going through the guesses on my communicates about how many taters. And so far there's one who's the closest. I won't say whom. And of course, we'll do that later into the live stream because, like anything, I got to milk as many minutes from you as I can. So I just did a couple warm-ups at 315, getting ready to do a warm-up at 365, and then I will go after it and see if I can get 4 reps of it. That's going to be kind of my goal on it. Don't get it, no big deal. I'm saying, Miss Worms, oh, absolutely. Glad you could make it. I was starting to get worried. Minx says, what? Did you offend her? What's going on? Of course, Minx is not here at the gym, but she's at the deck waiting for me to get back home. She was having a lot of fun last night on the deck. I got home from work about 8 o'clock, and she got a lot of lap time and petting time. Of course, she never can get enough of it. And just this morning, I got up and put away my peppers that I pickled last night. So I will be uploading that video later on today, and that'll be on my MacBean Farms and Prepping channel. And also, I went out in the garden last night and had to water my pepper plants. They were all wilted, and so I checked on them again this morning, and I'll be uploading that one on that channel too. They recovered quite nicely. But I had a whole big bowl of peppers that I pickled, mostly bell peppers, jalapenos, and another one, which I forget what it was, but they're a little hotter. So we got the Beaverines coming in here. And yeah, Sunday was a pretty easy day. I did get to sit in and listen in to Rudy's live stream on Sunday for a bit. Congratulations to all the winners there. I think he drew like 5 winners. It was like a big day. I thought usually, it was only 3, but I think he drew with like 5 winners there. But one of these days I'll win. Just, yeah, 1 and 2. But so I got 365 loaded up. I'll go get the movie star, Mr. Hollywood here, to give me a spot. And I'm just going to knock out one of them. And then I'll get a couple minutes and I'm going to try for getting 4. 4 is my goal. I'm not going to do it this time, but we'll do it the next time. All righty. I'm kind of get myself warmed up. Oh yeah. And that's just let me know what I have in store for me. I just need to slap myself around a little bit. Yep. All righty. So let me check my community page and see if anything has changed since last time I checked. The subscriber number is still the same. Better critter. All right. We got Better Critters. I got Fat Man's in there. Let me see. Just trying to catch up here. I did 2 more guesses, which I think Fat Man Pepper and the Beer Critter for those guesses. Appreciate it. So if you're just joining in, remember there's a T-shirt giveaway and guessing how many taters that I harvested. The next goal, any competition coming up. So the next competition that I have, Preparedness Veteran, is on September 18th. I'm going down to Springfield, Illinois for the Senior Olympics, where I'm going to be competing in discus throw. So my goal there is to throw an inbound. And my secondary goal is to at least throw the distance of 125 feet that I said I could. And then my third goal would be to try to get one at 130 plus feet. If I can throw one over 130 feet, I'd be feeling pretty good about it. And I'm practicing about 3 times a week. Just because that's all the time I really have 4, and plus I need to give my knee a break. about I throw one day, take a day off, throw one day, take a day off. Yep, throwing a discus. So I'm doing that generally 3 days a week, generally like Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. But I think I finally got the release halfway decent. Doesn't mean I don't throw a wobbler every now and then. But the last practice I had, my releases were better. Distance hadn't changed anyway, but I'm consistently throwing, a few into 125, sometimes in the 130s. A lot of times when I go to the video, I realize that it landed further than I thought it did. Because I don't have a spotter out there. Sometimes where I think it, only hit the 125-foot mark, I realize that it had passed it. Just how far, I don't know. But like I said, I have no idea. I don't think there's really any way I can compare with that. Somebody said with my throw of like 137 feet, I think it was my best throw. I think it put me like 8th in the state or something like that. So I don't know. I'm going there to have a good time. I don't have any expectations except to throwing in bounds and throwing at least 125 feet and then try to get one further. And where it doesn't bother my elbow at all. To be honest with you, or shoulder. Shoulder feels actually, it's almost therapeutic for my shoulder when I throw. My right shoulder feels fantastic, which is funny because one time when my son was a sophomore, he outthrew me in practice. So the next one I made sure I outthrew him. And I really did something to my shoulder, and it took about a year to recover from it. So, but yeah, no, it doesn't bother my elbow. I got pretty strong elbows and shoulders. I mean, wife said they stick out. Well, that lifts a lot of weight. All right, bitter critter. I will sit there and put the link in comments. Not just verbally but audibly, and then if you do win, just email me at scottishfitness@gmail.com. Bitter critter, I believe you already emailed me once before, so you should have that saved. No, I haven't. Basically what I do is pretty good for it anyway. I mean, bench is one of the preferred exercises, so I haven't really modified my training in a gym. The only thing I've modified is I watch a lot of videos on proper form to kind of get that in brain memory, and then try to work it enough so it becomes muscle memory. Remember, set up, and then I'll go get Hollywood and see how well I can do. Video. Let's try to get this where it needs to be. There we go. All right, so we're going to try to up 365 a couple times here. All right. It's now or never. All right, 365.
How many?
Well, I'd like to get 4.
We'll see what happens.
Oh, it's low. All right. Well, 3 1/4. But I figured I tried anyway.
Yep.
I knew I had the spotter there, and that definitely helps with it. So even though that third one went up slow, I figured let's push it, and I'll still get the benefit of the rep even though I had help. That's when it's really gonna get that going. RPS is having their in Vandalia, Ohio. Now, Terry, do you have to do a regular meet to qualify for that? Because I'm thinking, even though I'm not pressing the weights I did it last year, I'm 30 pounds lighter. I'm actually in a 242-pound class. I know those weights are a little lighter. And also, I got to email WT and see if he's doing one in November. But let me know if that RPS, if you have to do a meet to qualify for it. Sometimes they have that. If not, it'd be fun to travel there with you and compete and live stream as much of that as possible. Well, let's go back to my comments, see if I got any new ones in here. Okay. Ooh, that took some out of me. So I guess my next set is going to be, I think I'll jump it up to 390. Just trying to catch up on all my comments. So maybe I'll just go online and search it. 9 thumbs up. Thank you folks for the thumbs up there. Appreciate it. I'd like to get the count higher. Seems like going backwards. My sub list is going higher, but my list is going down. Alrighty. I think I'm mostly caught up on that. There we go. Oh, so I don't have to pre-qualify. So I think I'll look into that. I'm sure it's on a Saturday or Sunday. The only thing that may interfere with that is right around that time, my daughter is due to give birth to my grandson. So I'll officially be a grandpa sometime around October 13th. And I'm looking forward to that. And depending on how that goes, I may sit there and work some serious overtime so I can fly a plane ticket to fly out there on the weekend, which is like the worst time to do it. But, you got to do what you got to do. But no qualifying meet. So I'll have to look at RPS. Matter of fact, RPS powerlifting meets. There we go. So I think that's Revelation powerlifting. There it is. I found it. Oh boy, they got a lot of them in September too. They're all over the place. Let me click on. Have any in Illinois? Doesn't look like it. Or it's not updating. There we go. So I found them. I popped them up there. World record is 4:15 at the 3:08. I hit 320 for a son of 11. Wow. Yeah, I think he should be good. What's the, hey, Ark Wild Man, survival howdy. So, hey, it's the Tater guest count on my community page. So if you pop on my community page and you'll say, how many taters did I dig up on Friday? If you put your guess in there, there'll be a winner for a T-shirt. If you are the closest. I don't expect anybody to hit the exact number, but whoever's closest will win a T-shirt. Just have to email me your shirt size and where to send it to. Terry, you know what the world record is for 60 to 64 in the 242 pound class? I'd be curious what that is. Let me see. Rules, upcoming meet results, records. Here we go. Maybe I can look it up. World records. Let's look at world records. Weight class, 242. Well, I guess it'd be amateur. I don't think I'd be elite or not. And raw classic. What's the difference between raw classic and raw modern? So bench, 400 pounds by Ron Hessler. Classic raw. I think I can get that by October. Let's see what raw modern is. I don't know what the difference would be. Wow, big difference with raw modern. Raw modern is only 345. Huh. I wonder if they have it. Okay. I'll have to see what raw modern and raw classic is. What's the difference? Oh, absolutely. Got a gentleman that just turned 80 last month. He's in here all the time. Got another gentleman in front of me who's probably my age. They're about, during the morning, there are about 3 or 4 of us in this age group. In a given time.
I got these packets for Beth over there.
Would be raw classic.
Can I leave it with you or no?
Because in a raw modern, it's even less.
I don't know what their hours are. No, if you don't mind, if not, I'll just come back tomorrow.
Pro is not tested? Huh, interesting. Yeah, I seen that 400. I think it's doable. Well, I got 390 lit up here, so let's knock that out. All righty,
All right, what are we doing?
390 for a single.
Not what are we doing, standing here.
Right, yeah. Well, we'll still call it team effort.
Okay.
Remember, no I in team, no I in we either.
Right. Yeah. That's all.
I got it.
Mhm.
Slow and steady.
What is that?
That was 390. Yeah. Whew. I just posted it. Oh, cool. Oh, let me turn it off. So, so 390 went up pretty good, pretty slow. I don't know. I should make a shot at 395. It's only 5 more pounds. Yeah, I know I do. I need to start gaining some weight. I'm still hanging around at 235, and I think I'm gonna pick up a weight gainer and start taking that in the morning before I come to the gym. Number one, it should give me those calories that I need. I think that would be helpful. There's more equipment. Oh, okay. Because in the modern raw, it's only 345. My thought is raw should be raw. I mean, pants, singlet and a t-shirt, that's it. But rules are the rules. I know it's funny when I competed down in Bloomington at the USPA one years ago. No, if you check your equipment first. I said, okay, this will be interesting. She goes, we got to check your wrist wraps. I said, I don't use them. Says, oh, I've got to check your belt. I said, I don't use them. The funny one was, I had to check your underwear. And I just looked at her and said, I'm Scottish. And she let it go like that. She just kind of chuckled. If you can find it, you can check it. And I watch some of these meets. Those guys spend more time wrapping their wrist and getting into the arch position than they do lifting the damn weight. So I never understood that. But I guess it is what it is. All right. We're going to stay safe, and I think I'll do a burnout at 315.
Oh, really? I got two. One that's this 17 tomorrow, one that just turned 50.
Yeah, maybe we'll swing over to the incline bench now that I got a regular bar on there. remember last Monday we were doing, and I thought, man, 275 went up pretty easy, 295 went up pretty easy. Hadn't done this a long time, and then we weighed the bar. Wow. It was only the bar only weighed 16 pounds instead of 45. I said, well, that is one of these things. There we go. I said, that was fun. So I took that bar to the other side of the gym because I don't want it in here. It looks like somebody brought it back because I'm looking at it. So all bench only considered classic raw. I think they do single ply, multi-ply bench only also. It was anyway, it was in the, of course that wouldn't be classic raw, that would be equipped. Yeah, I never understood that. You know, I mean, I lift what I can lift. I see some big boys. I mean, I was at that WAP one in Bolton last year before that. There was two big boys. You know, they were brothers and probably ate half the food in the town. But they did equipped, and they weren't benching much more than I was. I just didn't understand that. You know, I know it's a whole different type of lift, a whole different type of thing. You know, and for those of you that do it, more power to you. It's like I said, just get in the gym and lift, no matter how you do it. Okay, I think it's time for the announced the winner. So let me see, make sure I don't have any new guesses. Oh, Arkman, well, man, I got your guess there. Thank you, sir. Okay. What I will do is go to channel content, go to dashboard, drop down the community page. Come on, there we go. Okay, so let's go through all the comments on here. So the number of potatoes that I harvested was 73. So we'll go to who has the closest guess. So Sue at Tampa Bay guessed 23. I'm a Jen, 21 or 20. I don't know about tossing my potatoes, I'm a Jen. Too funny. Ben, 385, just a little bit outside. Melvin Home Fitness just said nice. 28 from Bitter Critter. Darius, 17. Little Moonhaven, 7. Eric King, 20. Chris Marie, 26. Paul Vasquez, 13. Steve Lyons, 12. Tony Reels, the same Breverine, 19. Dennis Nordland, 45. You were close, Dennis. Everine, 50. You were close. Mark Wildman, 23. Looking for a big guy last name 9. Fat Man Prepper was 51. Is closest to it. So Fat Man Prepper, you are the winner. Yay. So winner is Fat Man with 51. So congratulations. Yeah. Yeah, there's fitness. Mail. Size. And mailing address. Just a big time, said 20, yep. Wiener, you a wiener. So congratulations, Fat Man. You are the winner of the exclusive and yet stylishly MacBean Scottish Fitness t-shirt. 90% cotton, so do not wash it in warm or hot water and do not overdrive it. I do have some 3Xs. So, but just shoot me an email on that. I keep all that stuff confidential.
Can't complain. Walk myself in here. You got something to do, go ahead and do it first. You want me to- That's the kind.
So when Doc Hollywood shows up, I'm gonna do my burnout here on 315, and then I will move incline bench with a real bar this time. And we shall go from there. Oh, it's really funny. YouTube had me somewhere between 600 and 800 views just pretty consistently, and then it all just dropped off like a rock. You never know what's going on with them. Just about time you think you got it figured out, they throw you for a loop. Did I ever give you a t-shirt?
I don't believe so.
What size shirt you wear?
Medium.
Okay. Anybody ask you paid for it, okay?
Of course I did.
But you're a spotter, so.
Paid for by saving your life right
That's
here.
right.
100
Saved-
times.
Saved your life, you did. I remember the War of 1912. Read about it.
Having to push that last 6 pounds.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, that's why I went for the edge there. All right, 315, let's rub it out till I turn purple.
All right, purple it is. Yep. Yeah.
All right. Got my 8. So I feel great. And I'll be right back.
I'm sorry. You're doing good.
Alrighty. All right, time to change the direction. Wait. Perfect. So now time for inclines. And you catch the upper part of the chest.
No.
Make sure you kill yourself. Just make sure you kill yourself.
Yeah, absolutely.
The big Jerry said you used to like pause, like re-pause it at the box and then go back up. Like 4 straight sets of it. Oh my god. That shit was awesome.
So what I'll do is I'll have more of these little contests going on for shirts. Guess how many tomatoes, guess how many this, whatever. Just to kind of make it fun and hopefully drive up my viewership. Thank you all for stopping in. Still going to keep the stream going. To finish up my inclines. I did get here earlier than usual. And then I'll probably do some throwing once I get home after lunch. And I'll video those. Those seem to get views after midnight, so I think my European countries like them better. So we'll go from there, and then we'll do some more outdoor activity ones too. And just try to keep the, 3 or 4 shorts the evening posted up, and then some 2 or 3 minute videos. Kind of mix it up there. The live streams are like,
I'm so sorry. I worked a 16-hour shift.
I like the best.
You forgot until.
Just worked a 15-hour
No,
shift. Holy crap. That's a trooper.
Yeah,
So now I truly have
office physical
135.
So you guys only
I got a 45-pound bar on there.
Oh, okay, yeah, I think that's stuff by today. Just
So-
anyway. That's stuff.
And I should be in the gym, just relaxing. I like the background noise. I encourage people to make noise.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much.
I think I'll stop at the store and pick up some bacon so I can make some little teas for lunch. I gotta get those beefsteak tomatoes.
Sure.
Sorry.
You know, when you're listening on headphones, you're louder than you think you are. That's all right. Oh.
That felt like 300 pounds. Felt like 300 pounds. Upper chest. Triceps.
You gotta come down your chest to work your chest.
Really?
So on a linear ventral incline, from here to here is your pecs and shoulders. Once you get that breaking point, you know, that breaking point you hit, that's where your pecs are no longer in place. So
And
your
what if you go with, what if you go wider?
wider is gonna do more chest, so you still have to come down to the chest.
Alright.
Remember, proper form
So
is the
you
best for you.
Lower that one peg there.
I would lower it one peg, yeah. And make sure it's coming down to your chest, and then press it. And if you can't press it right, then take some weight off. Because right down, I mean, it's still an exercise, but you're trying to put it on your chest. Now you're even.
So go, so just go a little bit wider.
Or just come over.
Okay. Alright.
I mean, you want to get you don't want to go too wide.
You can't go all the way down.
That's right. Just do
What's that?
It's better. So I'm doing the same exercise.
But with like,
A couple of years ago, because of a shoulder injury, I couldn't bring it down on my chest with heavier lightening and lighten it until I did. And it took me a year to where I could come down on the chest with a decent weight. You know, otherwise you're kind of cheating yourself. So you want to come all the way down, all the way back up, and get the full range. And then don't use that bar.
alright,
You know what that bar weighs?
like 15 pounds.
Yeah. It was on here last week, and I'm like,
See ya.
thank you, John.
Thanks again for sure.
Holy crap, I'm doing 295 like it's nothing. Then I wake the bar and go, okay, now we know.
Thank you.
Yep.
They did 6, that was hard.
We should probably-
You know, what it is, I had 6.
Wakey, wakey.
Huh?
Wakey, wakey.
I know,
How long of a shift did you work?
huh?
How long of a shift did you work?
I do like 16 sometimes.
Wow.
Yeah, nights too, so it sucks.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, that's good.
When you sleep.
Huh?
When do you sleep?
Oh, yeah, usually after my workout.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just talking sweat.
Is that that time that I was, me and you were together and I was like sweating my blood off?
Yeah.
But like, that was a very memorable time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Early late last years ago. Oh, shit. somewhere my AirPods keep going on.
All the.
That's pretty nice.
Mm.
That's a pretty good one. Dude, I feel like my chest is not smelling. I don't know.
It's just your arm proportions messing with you.
My what?
Your arm proportions.
What? Oh, my arms small.
Dude, if your shoulders are big, like bigger, because they're already big, but they're like fucking.
So you're taking some steroids, you know?
Yeah. You should probably get on that.
I like my feet stored.
It's only your balls that shrink.
My penis won't work if my balls are.
That's true. That's why you just take SARMs.
Bro, still don't work if he takes arms.
Yeah, it will. Cause it's no, not anabolic. Wait, which one?
I don't fucking know.
Well, it's not.
Let's take TRT.
No.
Why?
Oh wait.
TRT. It's like a.
Huh?
TRT, you're like. Something like that.
That's this
It's a little bit lag.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I know.
That's horrible.
I'll be that last one. We break that whole time we do my. Come on, baby.
I'm sweating. I'm sweating now.
A little bit heavier. Left side.
Oh,
Yeah. And left side. Let's do a jump drop.
we're not doing the fucking.
Yeah, it's what AJ But let's do one more set. Let's look at quadruple back. What the fuck?
No. That's just trying to die.
Alright, I'm listening to Pop That Trunk.
Good song.
My left AirPod died.
Actually,
Fuck. Unfortunate. AirPods died. Fucking AirPods died.
listen, sticky.
I mean, I would. Fuck that truck.
Oh, I'm gonna need help with this.
Alright, this is our last set. Man.
Fuck.
Come on, dude, this is our last set. Come on.
Are we on YouTube right now? Are we on YouTube right now?
Come on, bro. And our channel's called. I don't even know.
Look how long my thumbs are.
We got some long ass thumbs. Hey, I'm paid using the thumbs. Did you guys do this one?
Are you guys on this or no?
No, you're good. You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. Amber, right, come on, you got it. One more. You got it.
Watch your drop set.
Let's go 45, 25, 35. And then the bar, and then just the bar. And then go back up to a 10. Alright, trying to flies. Flies and then just do flies. Flies and tries. There you go. There you want to start trying to do flies next.
We'll do one thing and tries and then we'll go to flies.
All right, I'm back. Sorry, folks. Live stream probably going, where'd he go? They're used to that. I still have people in chat. Cool. Fisher then loves life. Hey, what a fitness t-shirt seems ironic. Oh, that's cold. Break, yeah. Actually, I ended up, it was a yak break. Shouldn't have done it. So I truly got 275 up here now. And hopefully I don't get stuck in my chest. Okay, so I got a real bar this time, not the little 15-pound bar. So 275 on an incline. Hopefully this won't be too much of a problem. Got her done. So 275. Probably should have shifted this so you can see it. There we go. That'll show up in the short. Ooh, that's tight. Now we'll go to 285. Sorry about the long break there, folks. But I'm back. Thanks for the thumbs up. Got 13 now showing on my end. It's an ASMR workout video. The official start date. You get us all in trouble. You're staring at the wall. And I'm back. They were hassling me. So they were hassling me because I was gone so long.
Oh, really? They were tired, yeah, huh?
They were going, what? Bathroom break? What's going on? So 275, a real 275. Remember last week, I thought I was doing 295, but the bar was 30 pounds lighter than it should be. So really only did 265. So just did 275. I got 285 on there now. I will get a volunteer to spot me to do this set. Although I do feel more than capable to do it. My goal will be to work up to about 315 on this. And then I'm really gonna have to start working some more triceps. I think that's what's causing me the miss on those heavier weights is I'm not doing the tricep workout that I should be doing. So the main lifts help, but you also got to do your supplement lifts. And with benching, triceps and shoulders are really important. Things you can do every day. Your push-ups help you out. I'm gonna start recommitting to those. I did well over 2,000 in the month of July, and I felt the improvement, and I've kind of fallen off of that. And that's one thing is usually you have to have these conversations with yourself to get back on 100% track. All workouts are good workouts, but because I'm competing at a higher level, and now that Terry Cox has told me about the RPS meet in October, which I think I should be able to go in there and break that world record if I stay at the weight I'm at right now. Tricep dips. I could not even do now. Thanks for the reminder. Yep. Actually, at work, we have a place where you pull down and walk over a grate, and it's perfect for dips. And now that I got that machine unloaded, I need to do more of those and get those things done. Make all the noise you want.
Huh?
So make all the noise you want.
Okay.
They know I'm in a
I
gym.
haven't deadlifted a while, so probably
Yep.
gonna.
So if you gotta slam it down, scream, whatever, go for it.
Thank you.
I had so many people going, "Oh, we're sorry." I said, "No, I'm in a gym. I expect noise."
Yep.
So what do you do for a living?
I'm a nurse.
Okay, I thought you might be because of the shifts.
Yeah.
My
So I can't leave when I want to leave,
Yep, my sister-in-law was a nurse.
Yeah. Bedside's hard. I'm kind of already burnt out.
All right.
It's awful. So.
I imagine,
Yeah.
I tell you that there was so much about that. I knew it was coming. My buddy back in I think it was like November, he says, "You need to see what's going on in China." So I'm researching. I have a biochemistry degree, so. And I got back with him. I said, "This is not a pandemic. This is not when it starts."
Yeah.
Well, then also it was in Japan. It was in Korea. I said, "It's coming."
Oh yeah.
But then the stuff that the World Health Organization was saying was just utter BS.
It was everything was like do this, but don't do this.
Well,
It
first
wasn't
they
on the same
said
page.
there's no cases of human transmission. Well, how did you get to Korea? How did you get to Japan? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
And then they said, well, it's not airborne. Well, once again, how's it spreading? So everything they were saying was completely opposite. And what they weren't saying is take vitamin C, take zinc, wash your hands.
Yeah.
The mask was useless. I told my wife that mask ain't gonna stop anything. Now, I bought a mask that would,
Yeah.
but then you sound like Darth Vader.
Yeah. I know, it's like, it was sad too, because you'll have this 100-year-old patient be fine, then you got like some 50-year-old diabetic, hypertensive, comorbidities, be on the bed and then die, so.
Well, the older guy was,
Yeah,
and he's my age.
yeah, he was healthy, that's the
was.
age group,
That
so.
had me, because we're the same age, like
Yeah.
everything, that had me. So we got our shots, we still got COVID.
Yeah.
And COVID messed me up for about 6 months.
Yeah.
Initially, I was over in 5 days, but I had a cough I couldn't get rid of for months. I had vertigo and dizziness I couldn't get away for months after that. And so now, as much as I'm lifting, I'm still about 80 pounds off my max.
Yeah.
Just trying to get back.
Yeah, get back on track.
Because what do you think caused that? So it could have been COVID.
Yeah.
It could have been the vaccine, because it's not a vaccine, it's gene therapy. I know what vaccines are, it isn't. I said, or it could be because I'm older. Pick it, I can't say exactly what it was, but I'm healthy again. But, I was taking 2,000 milligrams of vitamin C a day. I was taking 50 milligrams of zinc, plus eating healthy.
Yeah.
And multivitamins.
What's your blood type, do you know?
O positive.
Okay, I was gonna say, I kept a list of my patients that it came down to, either it was like they're generally predisposed to like be really sick, or it was their blood type. And there's been studies, I've had like 10 patients with like type A blood type who were the same symptoms, unevent.
Right.
So
Oh,
it's
my
crazy.
daughter goes, well, Dad, they said I'm A negative. I said, you can't be. She goes, why? Because your mom and I are both O positive.
Yeah.
And you're my kid. I was there.
Oh, that's funny.
So I said, well, that's what they tested me in the Navy. Yeah, you might want to get that retested. So she went and got retested. She's O positive. I said, because they're gonna
no
give
way.
you, well, they're gonna give you the wrong blood.
Yeah.
Well, that's like she had a sore throat and they gave her a sulfa drug. She goes, Dad, I'm feeling worse. So, honey, you can't take sulfa drugs. You're like your grandpa, my daddy's you can't take sulfa drugs.
Yeah.
You know, so they had to get to the hospital, get some Benadryl shots, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'm glad she called. Hey, I'm surprised he's still alive.
Yeah, I think the one thing that really worked was the plasma. Worked for my COVID patients. Like,
Yeah.
You know, you can donate people who were COVID positive, gave their plasma. That really worked. Other than that, like remdesivir, all that crap. Didn't work.
I stayed home. It was a Saturday night. I said, I don't feel right. And my wife got 2 months before me, and I didn't, quarantine myself from her.
Yeah.
We didn't change any of our habits. She quarantined, but we both stayed home. And I figured, well, maybe I just didn't have the symptoms. Well, then, 2 months later, I got it. But Saturday, I could tell something was different. I said, I couldn't get tested until Thursday. Yeah, they didn't have the instant test, whatever. So Sunday, I knew something was wrong. So, I quarantined. Tuesday was my worst day. So the temperature kept ramping up, 101, 102, 103, 104. Yeah, I took aspirin, no effect. Took Motrin, no effect. Took Tylenol, then started coming back down. And then by Friday, my taste came back.
Oh, okay.
It took over a month for smell to come back.
Jeez.
Because that's what I knew I had. I think Tuesday morning I'm taking a shower and I'm like, I got Irish Spring.
Yeah.
You smell the stuff down the hall, and I'm like, I'm not smelling anything.
Yeah.
And even with food, I said, am I tasting the food, or just I remember what food tastes like?
Yeah.
Now, did you get the shots?
I did. I got the vaccines, booster. I got COVID 4 times, so I think it was a variant. I had COVID where the high temps, and I had COVID with the back aches.
So I got the first 2 shots. Wife got 3. She was going to get her 4th one. I told her. I talked to some.
There's a 4th one?
There's a 5th one out now.
Oh, Jesus.
I told her no. I said, we're done. I said, I've done some research. I've talked to some early doctors one-on-one. And they said it potentially has some very bad side effects. My doctor recommended me not to get it. I said, I'm not going to, because it didn't stop anything. Then my brother, he had 4 shots, and he just got it. He's over it now, but, and he said, well, you'll get another shot. So I would think a natural immunity would be more powerful than a shot that never stopped anything. So I'm done. I'm done with shots.
Yeah.
So I want to get a shot, fine. I'm not one of those fanatics.
Yeah.
I got people on some of these YouTube ones, they call themselves pure bloods because they didn't get a shot. I'm like, okay. I was in the Army. I don't know what they shot me full of.
Oh, that's what
I had
Beyonce
every-
Ryan said. I got anthrax in me the whole time.
Oh, yeah, I've had a shot for everything. The only thing that messed me up is the typhoid shot. Went off numerous times.
Oh.
And the guns. And her goes, when I looked at the guy, and I was really big. I go, how many times did you just inject? He goes, I don't know.
Yeah.
And I was in the hospital about 12 hours
Oh,
later.
jeez.
And that was during basically had 104.5 fever. And 3 days later, I checked myself out of the hospital with fever because I didn't want to get recycled or start basics
Yeah, that
over
makes
again.
sense.
Alka-Seltzer before and after every meal. how I eat.
Jeez. That's awful. Yeah,
Okay.
COVID's just inevitable.
Oh, yeah, no, once it's here,
Yeah.
Yep.
So
the only thing is,
it's just sad what it did to patients. So
And especially
I had
the older
patients
ones.
who are healthier than me that just affected them differently.
well, like I said, when Brian, after fighting it for a month,
Yeah.
that one kind of shocked me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we'll have to find a spotter. Let me get the video set up here. See if I can get one of the young men to spot me. Or do I have to have you spot? All right. All right, going after 285. Oh, they got a real 45-pound bar on it. That was last week I was lifting with that one. I was like, man, these weights are going up easy. Then I weighed the bar afterwards. It's 15 pounds.
I bet you almost snapped in half.
It was bending.
Oh my gosh.
There we go. 295 or 285. Don't. Yeah, 285. So I'll try 290 next. Well, this works a different part of the chest. Weight isn't inflammatory. That's not good. Sulfa drugs, yep. I had to have a sulfa drug when I was in college. They screwed up a diagnostic of me. They had a new instant test for strep throat that they found out later gave incorrect results. And I went in there and told them I had strep throat. They did this instant swabs. I didn't. They wouldn't give me any antibiotics. 4 days later, so I was in college, went to the emergency room. They called the college. The college said, you can't see him. Come and see the doctor.
I think
Ow.
I don't think my form's right. It's been a long time.
Were you doing sumo?
Yeah.
So it is difficult. What you want to do is get as close to your body as possible. And trying to keep the
I try to
So
keep my chest up.
if you're doing sumo,
Yeah.
right? And I actually I'm not there worse than shoulders, but you try to get down and come up like this.
Okay.
The whole idea is you don't want to, you
Yeah.
start raising the hips.
I try to keep my chest up, but it's so hard too.
A lot of times, try to start to see them. A lot of times they'll force the chest.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. But anyway, I went in the next day and I said, I'll see any doctor except that doctor. And I had an infection so bad that they had to cut the back of my throat open, get the infection out. They gave me penicillin. They took a culture, sent it to the lab, and then they never followed up on it. And a week later, I had the same problem. And I went to see the doctor, and then when I asked him about the culture, I could just see the look of on their face. I'm like, oh, great. You guys never checked. So it was a strep type C, and it was resistant to penicillin, so they had to give me Bactrim for a month. So I took these horse pills, and that's finally what cured it. But by then, my voice had changed. Not that I had a singing voice, but it got worse. And then they offered to take my tonsils out for free, and I told them, you couldn't even handle strep throat. I don't think I want to have you operating on me. Hey, listen here. Strep C, yep. Cutting you open sounds horrible. Yep. And then the second time they were going to cut me open again, I said, no, you're not. Just stick the syringe in out there and draw as much as you can, like you did for the sample. And that's what they did. Hey, there he is, the star of the show.
Oh, God, no.
Man, we're going to have to level up now. So, less than a month away from our
For your
competition.
competition,
Yeah,
you'll be fine.
I think so.
Oh. Sorry.
Okay.
That's all right.
It hurts.
It
Where
hurts.
does it hurt?
Like right here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, then maybe you want to do standard.
Standard.
Yeah, that,
Like straight leg? Yeah, I think, how do I think?
Because I can only go.
Street leg, I think my form's better. The sumo is like,
Right,
this is all weird.
because same thing, I only go up about 315, so then I gotta come here, same thing. And I get low, and it's stuck up.
Okay,
The symbol is no pressure there.
okay.
And if it hurts, soreness is good, pain is not.
Yeah,
So pain tells you to change your form.
okay.
So try straight.
Am I in your way?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
Let me see. I got strep when my son was little. I got it from him at childcare. I used to get strep every year. Every spring I got strep. And back then they treated it with erythromycin, which is a really weak antibiotic. So it took a full 10 days for it to kill it. And it was just terrible. My kids would get strep, but they wouldn't complain about it. So a lot of times it would actually move into their stomach before we realized they had it. So that was always a concern. But now none of them get strep, and I haven't had strep since that time in college. So I think I have so much scar tissue that it just can't grab anymore. And one of my tonsils shriveled up and died. So, but yeah, it was terrible. I used to hate strep. Every spring I'd get it without fail. All right, let me get the camera set up here. All right, got it ready to roll.
Live. All right. Got me a notification of delivered. Oh, is that for you? Yeah. Sorry about that. Probably picture that. Yeah, probably not.
I normally go for 290, and now it'll be as heavy as I go today.
Do you want to lift that for anything?
Now I got such an ankle here, I really don't need one,
Got it.
Hey,
No problem.
so you always want to have a spotter, just in case you get stuck. It's easier for them to grab it than for them to come running here trying to get it off you.
Yeah. Especially, I look at them, they're almost flat. They're like, I think they're like 4. You do it now? I did it, but I was doing it. Is he coming? That's awesome. That is so cool.
See what I missed here. Hey, 105 feet, that's definitely clues you in. 105 is dangerous. I had that when I was, I think, 14. Put me in the hospital, and they used ice cold water and towels to bring the fever down. You start seeing things that ain't there at that fever. I never knew what it was. It's almost been a virus. That's when the doctor don't know what was messing with you. They would come about 3 times a day and take blood tests. And I was tired of blood tests. when I started feeling better, I locked myself in the bathroom. And I said, "Get away from me, you vampires." And that's the last blood test they took. So I'll burn out 2 1/4, and then probably done my workout today. Appreciate everybody coming in. I got 14 thumbs up. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do. And remember, any day working out is a good day. No matter what you're doing, walk, hike, bicycle, up, downs, push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups, walking around the block. There's something you might want to do is during the day, it's always good to walk around your neighborhood and be aware of things that are there and things that have changed. One of my longer videos on there is I walked an area that has changed considerably since springtime. Oh, here we go. Are there hooligan fanatics in football and basketball in the United States like in Europe? In Europe, they light smoke flares and sometimes burn chairs, throw firecrackers. I don't think they do that. No, we have tailgate parties. So out in the parking lot, they have in the back of their trucks, they have grills and coolers, and everybody cooks a lot of food, and they eat food and sit there and drink beer and sodas and have a pretty good time. But no, apparently if somebody starts throwing firecracker or whatever, they'll get arrested. So yeah, football tailgate parties, which is a good thing, is what they do.
Okay.
Yeah, butt's a little high, but it'll come. Your butt's a little high, but that'll come. It's the first
I
time you're
can't,
doing
I
it.
know, I can't like, how do I like make it like low?
You try to get in a sitting position.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can,
I get heavier
feel
weights.
that.
That's what you try to do, because you're like this,
Okay.
right?
Oh, can I get it more?
Yeah, like more. And
Oh.
sitting,
Okay.
in the beginning of the lifts, you want to do with your legs. You shouldn't engage your back until about halfway up.
Okay.
So at this point, then I'm going to select the
Chest
person.
up, but then button
This is
down.
pretty much all legs, and then you straighten up. Then your competition, it's customary to, and then don't slam the weights down. I watched a young lady break the world record
Uh-huh.
in her weight and age, and then she did this.
Oh, really?
Because they tell you that, don't slam the weights. They understand, that it's gonna come down, but she did that like she was doing in the gym,
Oh,
and
dang.
they won her world record.
Oh, that sucks.
I know, she was balling, and we're all looking at her going, honey, not in the gym anymore.
Thank
The
you.
worst is when people sit there and they open up with more weight than they can lift,
Yeah.
and they miss all 3 attempts.
Yeah, that's really bad.
And you're like, why are you doing that?
Uh-oh. All right, let's try it.
Yep. And it's good to have the
That's why I
mirror.
got my arms more, so that way I can have a nice kind of.
Mm-hmm. I have arms,
My
shoulders,
arms,
shoulders
but-
back,
Okay.
A lot of times that's why I videotape my lifts,
Yeah,
because later on I'm checking for my form.
okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
there's always room for improvement.
Oh, there is, there is.
Coming in a sit position. Come on, just there. Yeah, sit
Like
right,
this?
right. Yep. Just sit into it. Now breathe out.
Oh,
Better,
okay.
Yep.
Better?
better.
Okay, good. Whew.
I mean, it's not going to happen overnight. That's,
I wish.
yeah.
I felt it more in my legs and my glutes.
If it was easy, everybody would do this.
Yeah. Okay.
You tell that I'm tired. I think I did all the lifting I'm gonna do today. It's nice when you got someone that'll listen to the advice. Unfortunately, a lot of them will not. And will make excuses for the bad form. Whether those young men will sit there and correct their form as I told them to next time they're in here, who knows? I'll be right back and try to catch up on chat. Yep.
And then like if you do something extra,
Hey,
um,
Tom, can you get into there?
it should be done at once. Okay. Like under the treadmills. So you're sitting in like two hours. Oh, and then we're like, all right, put it back in like once a week.
And then where's like the.
Alrighty.
There's probably stuff in there.
Getting ready to close up here. I'll be back. Lunch got to go. Yep. It is that time. Let me scroll up and see what I might have missed. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for stopping in and that. Time to close up and go get a couple of stores and then probably do some throwing. Should have time to get about 12 throws in and have lunch and then head to work. I do have a bunch of brats I pre-cooked, so making lunch should be pretty easy. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for the thumbs up. If you have any questions, put them in regular comments. Good questions become videos later on in the future. I will have some uploads on my list today and also some of the stuff I did last night with the peppers and that. Remember, I do have two channels. I have this channel, my backup channel, which is MacBean's Farms. Yeah, abuse the oak tree. I know. I've been hitting the crap out of that. I hit it far more often than I show on my uploads, trust me. That poor tree is getting the crap beat out of it. Try to see if I can not hit it this time, but using my first throw goes right to it. Yep. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful week. Next live stream should be Thursday.